So the kind of screenings needed to diagnose breast cancer. Um, Mammogram, that's the X-ray of the breast cancer. So they sort of like look at the breast and pass X-rays and apply pressure, and it's one of the first few tests that you'll go through. Then MRI scans, those are radio waves and strong magnetic waves instead of the x-rays, and we'll have like detailed picture of the breasts and the size of the um, cancer or tumor. And then yeah, and then there is breast ultrasound. So that's essentially like a wand that's rolled around on the breast on surface, and then that helps again to get more details on the size and position, and the sound waves actually like echo back and creates the image on the screen for the doctors to look at, and that's how they know if a cyst is like fluid filled, like if the sound waves can pass, or it gets like it bounces back, the echoes bounce back. So that's another test that's done normally. And then there is biopsy. So biopsy is essentially actually taking out a little bit of the cancerous cells by poking a needle. Usually it's called core needle biopsy. And then examining, or getting lab results of those cancerous cells. So that tells us very important things like the receptors, so estrogen, progesterone, the HER2 protein, and then the grade of the cancer cells. Sort of gives like a initial staging, but again, the main staging of the cancer comes from when a sentinel node biopsy is done at the time of the surgery, and that tells us if the lymph nodes have been affected by cancer, and how many and how invasive the cancer is, or if it's metastasized in other parts of the body, meaning like if it's left and it's not local anymore. That's sentinel node biopsy, and that's around when the surgery is done, so that comes later. And then the other test is genetic testing. So that's again checking the gene mutation, like if you have the BRC or BRCA1 or 2 breast cancer gene mutations. Not everyone does those tests, I believe. And then also there are PET scans and CAT scans and bone scans, which are for more advanced kind of cancer, if it's potentially metastasized in other parts of the body, or if it's more advanced and there is potential of it not being local anymore, but it's not prescribed or approved for all women that are diagnosed with breast cancer. But again, the doctor makes that determination, and that comes later. So those are the kinds of screening, and I had done the regular mammogram, and then I got a call back for a diagnostic mammogram, unilateral, so one side. And then I had my ultrasound, and then I had the core needle biopsy, and then they also leave a marker for when the breast surgeon goes in and knows like where exactly the cancer cells are. And then I did the MRI, and I did the genetic testing. Yeah, there is an oncotype test, or to get like genomic testing done, but again, that comes after when you're doing the surgery to get the cancer cells out, and then it's actually like the cells are actually examined, and there are more results that come out of that genomic testing. And not there yet, but yeah, I'll be having that test in a bit when I do my surgery.